What's going on, everybody? Samithman here, bringing you another interview, another episode of Samithman Introduces. And this time we've got Kieran, KB, whatever he wants to be called. I was searching along, I was looking for small YouTubers. And pretty much I came along KB's Madhouse's channel, and I really enjoy what he does. And it's more than just the old uploads videos. He's got a few channels and he does a wide range of things which I really enjoy. So he's got his main gaming channel, which is really devoted to. He plays Pokemon and he does other stuff, and then he's got a vlog channel where he just does general discussions. Now I've watched a few of these and I really enjoy them. But the thing that really interested me, he's got a music channel where he does song covers. And now I've spent a couple of hours now just literally clicking from video to video and just listening to it, how he does his version of those songs, which is great. And it's not just one recording. It seems like he puts samples over samples, and he does a lot of good things on that channel. So, hello, Kieran, and you want to just tell us about yourself?
Definitely. So basically, as you've already pretty much stated, the warm welcome for me with everything that I do. But yeah, a lot of that was pretty much summed up. To go into further depth with what I do, mostly the main stuff that I do is like walkthroughs, top tens, and discussions on my KB channel. Hopefully, getting more discussions up there to balance everything out and kind of make myself happy in the process. Mostly, most of my stuff is like satire, entertainment, but also including information into that to kind of make it more worthwhile, and hopefully people click the replay button. And then with the vlog channel, it's mostly general discussions, but a bit more kind of like off the wall stuff. So 10 animals that are trolls, for example. I don't know, sort of morning wake ups to having variety pack of cereals not big enough for my bowl. Why I hate slugs. And how happy I am without braces. And like you said, with the vocal cover channel, like I like to put my own version on things, as well as kind of like improving as I go along. And I think it's probably one of the biggest passions I share, because like when no one is in the house and I'm at home, I scream my ass off. So that's always a given for me. Basically, besides from that, mostly I want to focus on like my humor is mostly hyperbolic and dry sort of stuff, mix and match. I like to talk a lot about Pokemon, especially like how derpy or disturbing they are. Although I've kind of like brought that to a close now. I like to talk about other stuff as well, like other games that I really enjoy that people may not know if I enjoy it or not, to like kind of surprise people, like Shadow of the Colossus and The Last of Us. So I've like owned a lot of consoles in the years, such as like the Super Nintendo, PS1, PS2, PS3, 360, Wii, PC, N64, GBC, GBA, 3DS.
You sound like a rapper.
Relax, Kieran, relax. So I like a lot of Capcom franchises, like Resident Evil and Devil May Cry, Mega Man, as well as Nintendo, Bethesda with Elder Scrolls, Rockstar with a lot of its GTA and Red Dead Redemption especially. Frictional with its new take on horror games like Amnesia: The Dark Descent. But games isn't where all it is. Like that's why I made a vlog channel, because I'm quite a wrestling fan, as well as practicing MMA in my real life, mixed martial arts. So if you see a bit of muscle on me in a video, that's where that comes from. And some drama on the side, which I haven't done this year in particular, because I want to focus on kind of more other stuff and not overrun my schedule, because it like took me like 8 hours a week last term for me to like do all this drama rehearsal stuff. Like anime, such as Dragon Ball Z, Full Metal Alchemist, old episodes of Pokemon, Pokemon Origins. Favorite movies: Shawshank Redemption, Blood Diamond, Dark Knight, Up. Gotta say that's my favorite Pixar movie, because
Definitely.
it really takes everything into consideration. TV shows, I like Supernatural, Breaking Bad, Dexter, Sons of Anarchy, South Park. When it comes to music, as evident with my music channel, rock and heavy metal music, although like with Pendulum, I like, kind of drum and bass. And then I like a bit of stand-up comedy, like Reginald D. Hunter, Lee Mack, Sean Locke, Jimmy Carr, even American ones like Louis C.K., Australian ones like Steve Hughes, and deadpan ones, and awkward ones like Milton Jones. And then when it comes to worshipping a god, the only god I can find is Stephen Fry.
He's very intelligent, and I think I can relate to that.
Sorry for all that rambling. But
Oh no, don't worry. I like it when people come on and they tell us all about themselves. It's what you're here for. It's what we're doing here. Now, bringing you back to Up. Now, that is a film that I can never stop crying at. Well, not even crying. I'd say just a little whimper, just in my little right eye. I get a bit of build up of tears every time that starts.
yeah, I mean, I think like it has the sadness, but it also has the uplifting moments in it as well. Like that's where the adventure comes in, and it's a movie that makes me chuckle every time I see it as well. Like the little kid, um, and just the main character. I mean, he seems like if you only see highlights of the film, he seems like a grumpy old man. But when you actually see the film, you can really relate to his character so much. He's lost a lot, but he's not afraid to go out and enjoy some adventure as well.
And the whole concept of the film is just ridiculous. A guy just putting balloons onto his house and getting going. That it's just ridiculous, but they make it work so well.
Brilliant, yeah.
So, so I've come across your channel now. I've spoke to you at length, and I really enjoy what you do. So, why do you do this for your channel? What's your goals? What's your aims? Where do you want to be?
Well, like, originally when it came to it, my channel, my KB Madhouse channel was the first one I created. I did have, like, stuff before that, but it was kind of just, like, 14-year-old KB was involved in flame wars, buried under millions of hatchets. But, like, I started my channel, like, 2008, and that was when I was about 14 or 15, and I started, like, doing sort of rants because I was inspired by people who had, like, a certain amount of subscribers, but I liked what they did. But that was kind of like I wanted to be like everybody I watched, so I didn't really find my own style because when you're a teenager, you're developing and you don't really know like properly what you want to be when you grow up and stuff. You don't really find your place. But until about 2011, when I was like, I saw like a guy named The Autark Flame and Josh Scorcher. They both did a Disturbing Bosses countdown, and I was like, well, I mean, I found some of my own entries as well that I can put in there, and I can put my own twist on things. So if I can do that, and if I can also kind of exaggerate my humor towards, making this shine out, then that would make the video worth watching. I mean, it's probably my most disliked video. Like, when it comes to like-dislike ratio, it's probably my most disliked, which is actually fairly good considering it has a lot of likes on it. So, but as of that day, just been continuing doing top 10s, not as frequent as I kind of do other stuff in between. Like, the main reason why I do Let's Plays and stuff is to kind of fill the gap, but I still like to put quality on it. Like, I don't just go, let's do Pokemon, and then talk after 10 minutes. No, I keep on filling the audience's head with either fun or annoyance, whatever people's scales of that rely on. And then, like, Kieran Benji, like, before I did top 10s, Kieran Benji was usually the vlog kind of stuff, and I think that was when that's where I started doing the debut in the suit. That was the first video I've ever done. I still love that video to bits. I mean, some people look at their first video and go, oh my god, what the hell? But that is genuinely my first video I ever did on that channel, and I love it to bits, because it's just the things I come out with and stuff like that. I wish I still did like stuff like that, really. But as my aim now, like, people recognize that I keep doing Pokemon, and that they want to see more Pokemon, and I'll fill that. I'll fill that request. I mean, it's no skin off my bones, and I enjoy doing it. However, I want to go off and do my own stuff as well. Like recently, I did a top 16 Shadow of the Colossus boss battles list, which I'm really proud of doing. And there's like other kind of wacky stuff that I've done, and sometimes I can say that I prefer doing that stuff. I say that like my aim was to like get recognized and respected for doing what I do best. But to do that, really, I think it's like kind of like trying to find respect in myself. But like at this point, like I said, I know who I am already, so keep doing what I do. But beyond that is just improving time and time again. Some people believe not to watch, they don't want to watch their old videos back, but I'm kind of different. I think, well, what went wrong in this? What should I do? And the answer is, don't be a dick, just be yourself. So, yeah, pretty much like that. And I say when it comes to like troubles is really scheduling really. Like I can find trouble finding schedule and doing stuff that surrounds my stuff in real life, and it does take up a lot of my time. Like when I was back home, I had plenty of time to do all the stuff I want to do, but now it's that I gotta wait a bit more time to release my biggest videos, and my internet isn't fiber optic, so it takes like 10 hours to upload a video.
We all feel your pain.
Ah, God.
See, the thing with like a lot of people just watch YouTube videos and don't really upload, and it seems so easy when you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So it takes time to one make a video, then to edit it all together, and that varies on video to video. But as with you, the uploading of the videos is the hardest part because you've got to leave your computer sitting there uploading anywhere from 10 to I've had a video that's took 14 hours to upload, so I think
Yeah.
that's a big drawback.
I mean, like during Christmas, I discovered the joys of scheduled uploading. So you can just upload a big chunk of videos, and then go, okay, well that's me sorted for a week. Time to go off and just watch a few movies or something. So I can't do that anymore, and it's a pain. Like, well, I can, but it requires me walking up a hill to go on campus and go, yeah, let's upload all this stuff. So, although it's like another trouble after that is gaining a variety as well. Like, I mean, it's when you get that kind of writer's block that is ongoing that you're like, I don't want to keep doing this. I want to find something else to do. What do I want to do? But when you get enough categories of stuff that you want to do, then, you're pretty much sorted after that. I say I need to, like, experience all sides of the plate in order to mix and finish everything on it. When it comes to actually being a YouTuber as sort of pros, it's really the community you set. I mean, showing your light to people and having video proof of your accomplishments, thus that gives you confidence. Don't let the haters run you down because they're there to kind of just bring you down because they want to make themselves feel better or something like that. But if you as long as you aren't too controversial, it can boost the effects of your CV or resume, and it also allows me to test my wonderful humor, not being cocky in the slightest. And then people can give you a second opinion when they don't feel confronted, because you can pretty much go up to someone in real life and go, well, what did you find good and bad about this? We're like, I thought it was good. You're like, what did you find bad about it? Nothing. Please don't slit my throat. Just be alright with, like, people people may be upset about criticism, but they'll feel so much better in a few days when they've gotten over it and they've been like, maybe he was right. Because that's what happens when you go off for an argument and you're like, maybe I was the one in the wrong. Maybe I should go apologize. It's all that kind of mentality, really. So that's pretty much all I can sum up for that.
See, with the whole being an accomplishment, I used to be one of these guys that I used to upload videos. The production quality was awfully low. Now, it was so low, but I really enjoyed doing it, so I carried on doing it. But I used to kind of hide it, not really tell anyone that I upload videos, and this is what I really enjoy doing as a hobby. And now, I honestly, I tell everyone, like, it's once you actually make stuff you're proud of, you definitely should be getting it out there and talking to people and telling them what you're all about. Which it's one of those things with YouTube where I've really enjoyed doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really tell 'em. Well, sometimes I let people discover for themselves, but I've noticed back a few times in the past, people have pretty much linked a video of mine onto my personal Facebook, and I'm like, shit, why did you do that? Why did you do that to me? Like the other day, someone actually linked my Flappy Bird video on my Facebook. I was like, my hair is awful in that video. Like, I'm not vain in the slightest, but I meant to do that for like comedic effect and deadpan effect, but no, general people won't get it. So it's not gonna make sense to everyone. So why? Just leave my personal life alone, please.
Definitely, like I've had the same. Someone's linked the video of me, and it's one of those things that I feel like I have two lives: the lives that everyone sees on YouTube, and then my personal life. And when they mix, there can be a bit of a weird reaction.
Yeah, I had a friend, one of my good friends, actually said to me like a few weeks ago that I am a lot crazier in real life than I am on the internet. So for people watching my videos, you ain't seen nothing yet, buddy.
Yeah, definitely. Now when we sort out these interviews, I always just give a few show notes and get the guys to fill them out, and then I always have an off topic of their choice that they enjoy talking about, and the one that jumps out to me, I always pick. So the first one is Twitch plays Pokemon. We just what do you think about what is it, and just give us a little summary of where it came from.
Um, well, Twitch plays Pokemon. It kind of like spread out from an idea like what happened if everybody played Pokemon at once. I mean, it's one of those games that's so simple with moving around, and you can move around different directions, and there's different commands to put in that you wonder like how it would work if everyone played it, and it's kind of one of those bizarre ideas, really, because you're like, oh my god, are gonna. It's really testing that hypothetical game question. If everybody played Pokemon, would they complete it? That's what I believe it to be like, and also what would be the end result of it? Like, you know, praise the almighty Helix fossil, and a level 44 Pidgeot, and using an escape rope after you've gotten through the rocket maze, you bastards. Um, and pretty much just that's it's really quite a long-winded question to ask, because it's very like a lot of things that can come about it, and those are things in the future to really expect from it. And I reckon the more we're going to get out of the game, and if anarchy actually stays more than democracy, then it's going to take a lot longer to finish the game. That's why I kind of more support anarchy in a way, because if people are going to support this for as long as they can, anarchy is going to be the one taking effect. It's going to be boring with democracy, in my opinion.
Definitely, I think the fact of it's more of the experiment than the actual game. No one's going to this stream for gameplay. They're going to see what happens, and the more time that it's around, I think the better the world is. It's a great experiment, and I feel like we just want it to keep on going. Did you hear about the Twitch plays Tetris?
Wow.
So
that's going to be over in a matter of minutes. That's
well,
just going to be Jenga.
Well,
Cyber Jenga.
It's so weird. So what happened? The people who brought out Twitch Plays Pokemon brought out Twitch Plays Tetris as well. It's on another stream, but rather than it just dropping down and you getting all the blocks into place, you can move blocks up as well. So people in comments can all put up, and the block goes up, go left, go right. But the weird thing about this is the comments on Twitch Plays Tetris do nothing. It doesn't matter. They don't do anything. The comments on Twitch Plays Pokemon also controls Tetris at the same time. So it's fantastic if you watch both streams next to each other. They do the exact same things with different outcomes on different games, and I just think it's such a good world to live in when little things like this pop up day in, day out.
The weird thing is, when it gets to like level 50 or something, you're gonna need Bruce Mighty to type all the command.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
it's just gonna go so fast that someone breaking the keyboard at the end. Although it's some mockers if Anarchy kicks into that as well.
Yeah, definitely. So,
Probably need that. I mean, I can think of like a bunch of games that would be like really boring to do Twitch plays for. Like Mario, you can either go either way, or you just keep falling down a hole. Maybe like, I don't know, Twitch plays Final Fantasy. That'd just be turn-based sort of thing. Although Secret of Mana could be, so that could be an idea, maybe. Pay me for that idea.
copyrighted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Copyright KB.
It's so weird. Like this is what I live most of my life through the internet now. I look on the internet every day, and people really don't understand it. Like I was speaking to a mother of two children the other day, and we was talking about computer games, and she really didn't understand it, that it's not just for children, it's for everyone, until I actually spoke to her and I was sitting down playing games with her children, and she started to understand. And when the world's turned out to be like this, like I know there's so much bad stuff in the world, but it's starting to
Oh my god. You just gave me an amazing idea.
that
It's going to be one of my videos. You know, get a 3-year-old kid or something, or no, probably 5-year-old kid would be better, to sit down with someone who has rough knowledge of Pokemon, that it's just a game where you catch monsters or blah blah blah, and who assumes that it's for kids, and just get them to experience how a kid actually plays it, and then experience how an adult plays it. Like, you get all this EV stuff, and you get all the leveling up and things, and the nicknaming, and how much observation could come from the game. That could be a rough idea.
that will be a video I'll definitely watch, and it's just the whole. I'm more interested in dynamics of people rather than the actual games. When I watch stuff like Twitch, I always try and watch stuff with two people in. I can't remember their names right now, but there's a stream of DayZ that these guys do, and a guy plays it with his wife, and they play, and it's absolutely fantastic because the way he runs around trying to find the best gear and like makes watch essentially, and she literally is so meticulous in searching every building, even the buildings that do not spawn loot. She goes in every time because she thinks there's something in there, and the dynamics of that is just great.
Wow. Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting.
What I'll do, I'll try and, if I can find the channel, I'll link it in the description, and everyone should definitely head over there.
Yeah,
So-
that sounds good.
So guys, we've had a few audio problems, but hopefully all the editing will sort all that out. So if you head over to KB's channel, do you want to just let us know where we can find you, your Twitter and whatnot?
Yep, just got 3 channels. There's KB Kook, KB Madhouse, and Kieran Benji. You can follow me on Twitter, which is at Kieran Benji. Also Tumblr, which is at Kieran Benji again. And you can find my Facebook page, which is Kieran Benji Madhouse. All those links will be in the description. So, thank you.
Definitely. So thank you, KB. It's been a pleasure to talk to you, and I'm sure that you've enjoyed it as much as me.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Thank you for interviewing me.
It's okay. See you later, guys.
Thanks.